Two great landmasses, divided by a vast ocean, are about to be united. A bold vision arises to conquer the turbulent waters of the deep strait. Symmetrical towers will stand as monuments of humanity's ultimate engineering achievement. The monumental journey begins at sea, where fleets assemble to lay foundations. Heavy drilling platforms brave the powerful currents, securing a foothold in the abyss. Workers face the elements, mapping the future structure amidst crashing ocean waves. Below the surface, the camera descends into the cold, silent depths of the strait. Robotic drilling rigs penetrate the ocean floor, anchoring the bridge to the earth. Dozens of massive shafts are carved deep into the ancient marine bedrock. Hydraulic arms position heavy steel reinforcement cages with absolute mathematical precision. High-strength concrete flows through deep pipelines, sealing the massive underwater pillars. The first colossal foundation emerges from the seabed, defying the deep-sea currents. Even during violent ocean storms, construction continues through relentless wind and rain. Gigantic cranes hoist heavy steel components, defying gravity above the raging tide. Day and night, the offshore foundations rise higher, transforming the seascape forever. The primary mega foundations stand complete, ready to bear the weight of continents. Specialized heavy-lift ships transport prefabricated concrete segments across the open sea. A monumental concrete segment is lifted hundreds of meters into the morning sky. Engineers meticulously inspect the wet concrete surfaces, checking every critical tolerance. From the ocean's depths, the first colossal tapered megatower reaches for the heavens. Looking upward, the weathered steel structure vanishes into the heavy atmospheric clouds. Thousands of high-tension bolts secure the joints, resisting immense environmental vibrations. The completed Western Megatower stands proud, a beacon of human ingenuity. Across the vast strait, its twin begins to rise on the opposite continent. Two giant architectural monuments now face each other, ready to bridge the deep divide. On specialized platforms, workers assemble the first massive steel suspension cable bundles. The primary cable begins its long, historic journey across the open ocean gap. An elegant catenary curve now spans the skies, linking the two twin towers. From below, the massive cable stretches toward the horizon, defying the immense span. Thousands of tightly packed steel wires reflect the sunlight, holding absolute tension. Symmetrical suspension cable arrays are installed, weaving the bridge's load-bearing spine. The growing structure endures punishing winds, proving its resilience against nature's fury. Sophisticated sensors monitor cable tension, transmitting live structural data to engineers. Deep inside the megatower, maintenance shafts echo with the hum of high-tech systems. Ascending to the summit, the scale of this global link becomes truly breathtaking. Above the cloud deck, the twin towers emerge like giants in the sunlight. In coastal factories, automated robotic systems weld the enormous steel deck modules.
Robotic welding arms produce brilliant cascades of sparks, bonding the weathered steel. Dozens of finished deck segments await transport, manufactured to flawless global standards. A massive deck module is loaded onto a specialized transport ship at port. The heavy-lift vessel braves rough winter waters, carrying the vital deck segment.
Sailing beneath the giant towers, the immense scale of the project is revealed.
A giant floating crane hoists the first deck module into its final position. Suspended high above the waves, the initial deck section is successfully secured. Powerful hydraulic connectors apply immense force, locking the deck segments into place. A long runway of steel now extends hundreds of meters above the ocean. Another massive module arrives, step by step completing the path between continents. A continuous chain of construction joins segment after segment across the open water. The bridge reaches the halfway mark, a magnificent titan stretching across the strait. Punishing storms batter the half-completed deck, yet the engineering design holds firm. Dozens of finished deck segments await transport, manufactured to flawless global standards. Advanced seismic isolation dampers absorb intense structural vibrations, protecting the bridge. The deck flexes naturally under high crosswinds, designed to breathe with the storm. Golden sunrise illuminates the progress, casting long shadows across the majestic strait.
A drone sweeps through the central span, surrounded by symmetrical suspension cables.
The final deck modules are positioned, ready to seal the last remaining gap. A narrow void is all that remains between the two advancing shorelines. Floating cranes lift the final, crowning segment into the golden afternoon light. Hydraulic locks engage, securing the final steel joint with permanent strength. The gap is closed, uniting the two giant landmasses for the first time. An unbroken highway of steel and concrete now stretches from coast to coast. Morning mist clears, revealing a flawless monument to global unity and cooperation. From the sea below, the completed bridge arches gracefully toward the distant sky.
A modern, high-speed electric train glides smoothly across the new transoceanic railway.
Autonomous electric vehicles cross the deck, marking a new era of global transit. At sunset, a train speeds toward the horizon, connecting societies and economies. Thousands of architectural lights trace the bridge, glowing brilliantly against the night sky. The illuminated megatower stands as a majestic beacon over the dark, rolling waves. Dawn breaks over a sea of clouds, revealing a masterpiece of human legacy. An entire geographic region is transformed, connected by this monumental intercontinental link. Trains and vehicles travel in perfect harmony, high above the deep blue waters. The colossal structure stands resilient, prepared to face the next 1,000 years. The vast ocean strait has been conquered, bringing two worlds together at last. This magnificent highway of progress paves the way for a connected global future. A triumph of human imagination, standing forever as a monument to global unity.